Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. This is according to where you are watching us from. This is Monday, 17th of August, 2026. Market analysis, that is the NSE market analysis. Good news ya kwanza, kuna ETF inakuja for the first time in the Kenyan stock market. They are there in the international market, but now for our case here, Kenya, it is for the first time that we are having an ETF. What is an ETF? An ETF is a coming together of companies, of different companies, to trade as one company, like just one company, or as a company, a single entity that people will be buying shares from. So, and for this case, for our ETF that is coming, most probably in the month of September, that's next month, itakuwa na 11 banks. We'll have 11 banks, that is the big banks that we know here in Kenya. And you know them, the Equity Bank, KCB Bank, Coop Bank, Family Bank, we have the Stanbic, the Standard Chartered Bank, all these. These are the ones that will be there. And you know, the good thing with trading with an ETF is, if you are a new trader or a beginner who does not know how to analyze the market, you can just go ahead and buy from an ETF, because you have already done you have already did the spreading the risk. You have already spread the risk among many companies within one, because when you have bought from one company, when the performance of your shares are determined by that company itself. But when you have bought from an ETF, your performance of your shares will be determined by the performance of the different companies that are in that ETF. So you've already diversified. By the way, that is the one that I was looking for. You have already done diversification. Diversification is spreading the risk among many companies. So today I want us to have just said, I mentioned that, but this video, and by the way, if you are new here, you usually watch my videos and you have never subscribed, please go ahead and hit that subscription button and keep encouraging me to gather more information, to come and feed you and give you this information. This channel, for God's sake, it is only involved in this is Maurice Moreke Studio. It is only involved in financial literacy, and the gospel of Jesus Christ. Those are the two things that this channel handles, and the things concerning leadership and general life. You see, it's all about life. It's all about life. All about life. Mambo ya dunia hapa na ya kwenda mbinguni. Hallelujah. So we are looking at the best companies to watch over this week. That's what we are looking at. The good news is that we have the companies that we can look and we can watch at this week, and we can buy and make money out of these companies. Out of these companies. By the way, this is for education purpose. For education purpose on finances. So I will handle also the long-term investors and the short-term. I will give the difference. So these are the companies. Number one is Safaricom Company or PLC. That is a SCOM. Pale kwa NSE inasomwa imeandikwa abbreviation ni SCOM, SCOM. When you want to buy from that, that is where what you go looking for. Leo imefunga ikiwa around that 5.5 shillings per share. So that's a company that you should look at this week. By the time this week closes, those shares will something good, some good news. I'll be talking to you on Friday. You see that. The second company is KCB. KCB Group has closed today at 90 flat, and it opened, by the way, at 89. So it has closed at 90. So one bob, 1 day, one bob per share. So watch over this company. By the way, why do I say that you watch over Safaricom? Safaricom, every day, according to the data on NSE, the shares that are traded there daily is 11.4 million shares per day. So they are traded every day. So liquidity, that is for short-term traders, liquidity is guaranteed, and the cash flow, that you can enter and exit anytime, because the sellers and the buyers are there always. The next company is Equity. KCB I've mentioned, because they also have high liquidity, and we have Comeback. By the way, Comeback has closed at that 8.75, and if you want to make money very fast, buy shares from Cooperative Bank. Buy this week. We're talking about this week. I&M Group, that is IMH. You can also do the same. Then we have KPLC and Kengen. These ones, I put them together, but KPLC is good. You can do the buying, but Kengen is somehow reluctant on the movement, but it's also a good company that you can do trading with. So if you are a short-term trader, whether company short-term trader, the best thing that you should look at is before you enter the market, set the entry point and the exit point. So what do I mean? So I mean, you set at which price of the shares from the company that you want to buy from, at which price are you going to enter the market, and at which price are you going to exit the market as a short-term investor. By the way, you are even not called an investor, you are a short-term trader. You are a trader, but we can say short-term investor. Those are the two things that you look at, because you are not looking at, you're not concerned about investing for passive income. You're not concerned about investing for dividends. Yeah, that is. But for long-term investors, first of all, look at the aim. What are you aiming? What are you targeting? What are your target? Is it the capital gain? Capital gain, is it you buy shares at the 20 bob and then you sell them maybe at 40 bob, or it is dividends? At the end of the year, there are companies that pay twice per year and others pay once. So what are you? Are you a short-term investor or a long-term? If you are long-term, look for passive income. And by the way, this market, stock market, the Nairobi Securities Exchange can employ you if you do invest at least for 7 years. Even if you are a medium earner, you can still invest for around 7 years. And I'll make a video on this, by the way, and then see at what time that this market can pay you. Then, but make sure, even if you invest for long term, make sure you watch over your shares, how they are growing, or how your investment is growing. Don't buy and forget. Some people say buy and forget. Yes, forget in this way. Don't keep withdrawing or selling the shares, but make sure you watch over your investment. Don't just buy shares and just leave the market and you don't want to know and you don't want to care about what happens there and what does not happen. Make sure you keep watching over your shares and your investment. So as we come to the end of our session today, Monday market analysis, these companies that I have mentioned, if you want to make money, by the way, you can add even the Family Bank there. Family Bank is also one of the companies that you should watch over this week. And by the end of the week, you will be smiling. You will be smiling. You will be smiling. I am assuring you. I am assuring you. But this is for information and education purposes. If you want to make a decision on which company to buy, what price should you enter the market, where should you exit, what decision, what amount should I invest, make sure you get that information from your financial advisor. And if you are living without a financial mentor, you are already making a financial mistake. Who do you ask? Are you making choices just from nowhere, from the blues? Are you doing try and error? Do you want to have experience as the best teacher for you when already there are teachers there? By the way, it is only a fool who want to have his or her own personal experience with the finances when teachers are there. We say experience is the best teacher where there are no teachers. So make sure you do the